Hello everybody, and this is your guided video reading. So this time we're going for a month reading to give this one a go. So this is going to be for the whole month, and we have got some ribbons for you to choose from. So you're going to look at the ribbons and see which one you're drawn to for that one to be for your monthly guided reading. So it's your forecast for the whole month. So it's just one video this month for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ribbons in a moment, and you're going to see which one you're drawn to, and as usual there will be a timestamp for when your reading will start in the recording. So if you are drawn to the blue ribbon, you're going to go to the timestamp for the blue ribbon. So if you are drawn to the blue for your reading, then you are going to go straight to the timestamp on the blue ribbon. If you're drawn to the red, then that is going to be your reading, and you're going to go straight to the timestamp for red. If you're drawn to purple, then you're going to go straight to purple for your reading. This is the reading for those of you that chose the purple ribbon today. Thank you. Okay, let's start shuffling. So what do you need to know this month? What do you need to know this month? Can we have one more, please? There we go. Let's see, what do we need to know this month? Okay. Okay, so for the beginning of the month, so the first week of the month, I'm really getting the thoughts of you're wanting to move forward, you're wanting to make decisions, you're wanting to crack on with things, but not everything's in place yet. So you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. You feel as if everything's being taken out of your hands. You've not got all the details of something, your vision isn't clear, you can't make your mind up, and it's really frustrating you because you're wanting to get on with things but you just can't. You've got everything there but you just don't know what to do with it, or you don't know how to use it, or you don't know how to work it. You haven't got all the information, you haven't got all the training, you haven't got everything that you need for this to move forward. So you just have to be patient, be still, wait before you make any major decisions. It feels like there's somebody else involved, or there's some other scenario that you need to be more aware of, and that's going to come into light in the first week of this month. So keep moving forward, but don't make any major plans is the thought that's connecting with this first week. And let me see if I can go into a bit more detail with that. A little bit more detail in what area are we going. My thoughts is work. Okay. So enter to the patience, yeah. I know a lot of you really well. That's really not gonna. That's not gonna happen. Surrender to the patience. Don't let your pride get in the way. So don't make the decisions because you think you should be moving forward, that you think you should be making decisions because your pride's telling you to. You just need to wait it out. What you do need to remember that you will have the happy ending. So this first week of February, things are going according to plan, but keep planning rather than doing. This is the major message for this week. Keep planning rather than doing. If you're going to be doing it, it's going to be more towards the end of the week or the beginning of the following week. But you've got to make sure you've got everything in place, ready to be able to move forward with some of the decisions. The first week is definitely planning and being patient and just waiting it out. Okay, right. Let's move on to the following week. That one. Commitment's being tested. Okay. That one's sticking out. Luck is on your side. Okay, good. That's a good one. Oh, I've got 3 there. That's too many. There. And then it's bring love into the situation. So this second week of the month is saying that commitment is being tested, luck is on your side, and bring love into the situation. The love into the situation is upside down though, so I do feel as if this is very much a week of thinking before you speak if you are in a relationship. Otherwise there will be some fireworks. So you've got to think before you speak and take some time to be you. Take some time to think about what it is that you want and where it is that you're going, because like it says, you are being tested, and it's saying that you very much with this one being upside down is that you're just thinking, oh, I just don't know if I can be bothered. I just don't know if there's any way forward. If this, what am I trying to say? I'm not making myself very clear. I feel like I'm waffling and not getting anywhere. And I'm expressing how I'm feeling because I feel this is how you're feeling as well. Is that you're thinking, what am I doing? Where am I going? And what is all this for? And that all my words are just going on deaf ears. So there's things that you're wanting to talk, there's things that you're wanting to sort out, but it's just not going according to plan. Even though, that's how you're feeling. You're feeling as if you're not being listened to. You feel as if it's not all going to a plan. Because you have got the luck card here. It is going in your direction, but you can't see it. Just pull 3 more cards out. Love. So yeah, that makes sense. Enlightened. Overwhelmed. So the second week of the month, it's all to do with love. It's all to do with loving yourself and loving somebody else and deciding that what it is that you're wanting. What is it that you're wanting to receive in your life? Be it relationship, be it career, be it anything. It's about loving yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. And it's just very sad that if you can't love yourself in one way or another, and you've always got to think of something positive about yourself, because if you can't think something positive about you, how is other people going to be able to do it? If you're putting yourself down, if you're being negative, it comes across on other people. And that's why I've said earlier on that you need to speak, you need to think before you speak, because I do sometimes feel as if something just comes out and it comes out the wrong way and you're getting misunderstood. So believe in yourself more, believe that things are going to go your way for once, and be enlightened with that. Express it, change your attitude and change your perspective Instead of thinking the negative, think of the positive. So you can say, oh, this is going to be my week. I'm going to have a really good week this week, because you can feel overwhelmed. And you can feel overwhelmed in certain situations, but that doesn't mean that that situation is wrong. Okay, there's lessons to be learned for you in this second week, and it's just the thoughts of, oh God, not more. But it will all go great, as long as you can remember that everything happens for a reason, and that there is a positive outlook on this. Remember that we've got the happy ending cards for this month. So whatever is happening, we will get this happy ending, okay? So just keep focused on that. Right, week 3. What card's going to have that one? Right, none of those have fallen out, so I'm going to choose them. That one, that one, and that one. And then cards to have with those, I will have other witchy ones, these ones. So you can see why I've chosen these, because I've got the same background, same back to them. There's one. I have that one sticking out there, and that one sticking out there. Okay, so week 3 of our monthly forecast. That's week 3. Right, intention. So this one already automatically feels as if you're going to get stuff done. I think I said a swear word there, but that wouldn't be very good, would it? Yes, definitely. Okay, so week 3, we're going to have some of our demons are going to be lifting. Some of our thoughts, some of our feelings from the past are going to be shifting. So the things that were going on last week to do with love and relationships and loving yourself and finding your self-worth, you've done some good work there. So please listen to the advice I'm giving you here for this second week, because there is, I want to say problems, but it's not problems. There are issues from your past that are still coming forward, that if we don't deal with them, they're going to carry on. The cycle is going to keep going round and round and round in circles, and it's going to carry on, and it's going to keep coming to the same place each time. So you just need to look at why and how. Why and how did this first start? Where did this pattern arise? And if you can find where this pattern arose and why it keeps coming around, you may understand the lesson. So go back to that sensation, back to that feeling. It may hurt, it may be upsetting, but if you can go back and look at it and find out why you had to understand it in the first place, why that lesson came up in the first place, then it may be a little bit easier to understand now, because you are going through some shifts of emotions that are, I want to say, excruciating. I can't think of another word, but I want to say excruciating in one way, and so peaceful and relaxing, and oh, thank God, in another way. It really feels as if you are going on a emotional roller coaster, and it is, you just don't know where it is or whereabouts you are on your ride. You're just going to have to trust. Just going to have to trust. You may not have a clue what I'm talking about as you're beginning to listen to this, and you're going to probably think, why on earth did I pick that ribbon? There's a reason why you picked that ribbon, and it will all come very clear throughout this month. There is going to be a wake-up call, a woohoo moment, a what the F moment. But it is going to be eye-opening. It's going to be overwhelming. I can't think of another word for it. But you need to trust that everything will go in the right direction. And it will. You're going to feel more peaceful, you're going to feel more relaxed, and you're going to be more in touch with your spiritual side, because there is going to be, it's like an epiphany, if I've said that right. But it is, this month is going to be massive for you. Let's see what happens in the last week. Where does this lead to? It leads to inner peace. Before I even turn any of these cards over, I've just been told it leads to inner peace. It leads to you understanding who you are and not who you think you should be. There's some big moments this month for you. Right, I'm going to have that one. Okay, it's going to take you back to your roots. It's a perfect timing, and you need to go for it. So there is going to be moments when you're going to be thinking, oh my God, can I do this? Because it is big. I just wanted to shift off. What's this? What do you desire? Yeah, you've got to be true to yourself, and you've got to be true to who you are. Because if you're doing this for anybody else, which I can't believe you would be, you're doing this for you. It's a perfect time for you to do it. So the whole of this month is going to be focused on you. It's going to be focused on you, on family, or when I say family, think about it as your foundation as well. Look back on where you come from and who you are, because there's going to definitely be some awakening for you in this month coming, but you must go for it. Do not back down, do not get scared, and do not think I can't do it, because you can. Now, what cards do I want to go with those? These ones. Yeah, these ones. No, these ones. So overall, there we go. Pride. Slow down. Relax. So these cards are saying don't, again, first week, plan, action, decide, but wait it out. You can't see what I'm looking at. There we go, wait it out. Don't make any rash decisions. So again, at the end of the month, it's saying to evaluate, to see where you've got to, what you've done, and just take your time with those emotions to let them fall back into place where they should be, and to release the ones that should no longer be there. So there's going to be emotions that need to be got rid of completely, and there's going to be emotions that need to be learnt from. But it's going to be a month of growth for you. It's going to be a month of understanding you and moving forward in your life. It feels as if your life's been a little bit out of a standstill, but you're going to be deciding what you want, where you want to go, and what you want to do. But a lot of it is in your thoughts and your processing before you actually take action. So it's a month of planning, a month of recognising what it is you want to do and what it is you want to achieve in all areas of your life, and to make plans for your future and where it is you want to take it. You may decide that you're ready to take the action towards the end of the month. But if you don't, that's okay. Just wait it out. There's no rush. As long as you're making the plans to move forward to the future, that's all that's needed at the moment. So relax. Slow down. But don't let your pride get in the way. I hope that made sense for you. Thank you. This is the reading for those of you that chose the red ribbon today. Okay, so week 1 for the monthly forecast. So this one is take note straight away. Is you're not listening, it's upside down, it's falling out. So there's something you're not listening to at this moment in time. Are you being a little bit too stubborn and not taking advice? Where is this? What is it connected to, please? That one. Maybe not, because that's taking some getting out. There we go, that one just flipped up. We'll have that one as well. So you're not listening, you're being a little bit stubborn, and you've got your guard up. What is going on? What is going on? Shed old skin. Okay, so you're coming into the beginning of this month with probably a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, dare I say it, but that's the way I'm feeling. So you're coming in with a little bit of a, oh, how dare you kind of attitude, with your guard up, and you're wanting to get rid of excess baggage. It's like you're just like, no, there's some definite, I don't know if it's cutting your nose off to spite your face, but there is some definite drama, some definite drama. I'm trying to think of the right word. Some definite drama going on this first week. So let's see what else we've got to go with it. Oh, there we go, there's one. That was quite adamant coming out, that card. There's another one that's just jumped. It's jumped back in though. Oh, there we go, we'll have that one because that's crossed over. That one. Okay. Right, they're all upside down, so I'm going to turn them all the way around because that was the cards. Details, details, details. So do you know everything that's going on? Do you have the full picture? Do you have the full picture? Should you or shouldn't you? Should you or shouldn't you? This week is all about commitment. It's all about what you're going to do and where you're going to go. But you need more details to make the choices that's going on in your head. I feel very much shalla shanta, shalla shanta, shalla shanta, shalla shanta. There is so much going on in your head. It feels as like it's going to explode. But your protection is up. You are wanting to release. You're wanting to go. This feels as if it's all to do with relationship. And you're wanting to just leave. If I'm completely honest with you. Now, if you can put that into a work situation, then that's fine. But this feels as if it's all to do with a commitment. Commitment with yourself. Until you can get all the details or listen to all of the details, you will not know if you're going to stay or if you're going to go. If you're going to commit or if you're going to walk away. So that's all to do with week 1. Right. Week 2. Week 2. Which cards? These ones. Week 2. That one. Oh, there's 2 there. Okay. 2 for a reason. Nothing is yet set in stone. A personal issue reaches resolution. And then these 2 that came out together. Meditate and contemplate. And your dreams need a practical plan, upside down. What we're going to go with those? These ones with these ones. Let me get these ones out before I start talking about week 2, because this could go either way. Let's see what these say to help me decide where I feel we're going to go. Well, they're helpful. You're not going to make your mind up until last minute what you're going to do. It could go either way. It feels as if you could just click your fingers and make a decision. But once you make the decision, you'll stick to it. It really does depend at this moment in time how this week goes, how this next week goes. It feels as if you're going to be speaking some truths, listening, and then deciding. Some of your thoughts aren't practical, so reevaluate. Sit quietly and listen to your inner self, because I feel as if you know some of the things that you aren't I feel as if you know some of the thoughts that you're thinking aren't real. It's through hurt and pain, but you will. You've got miracles in one hand, and then on your own in the other. I really do feel as if you really are going to leave it till the last minute to decide what you're going to do. But it is there's definitely movement. There's definitely healing. And planning in that second week. Third week. Those ones for your third week. Oop, those 2. And that one. Unnecessary worries. Prosperity. And revealing your true self. It's all going to start being more clearer the third week. It's like you've swept away all your problems. You've swept away all your worries, and you're being your true self again. definitely a positive shift. And you're starting to be you. I wouldn't say you're starting to be you again. All your worries are being released. I feel as if a weight's being left off my shoulder. I feel playful. So whatever it was going on here, there's been a massive shift. And that you're being you again. You're being true to you. I don't know if you ever lost you, but you're being true to you. And that's really important. Right. So that's good, because I really feel nice and light, and cheerful, happy. It feels good. Right, there's two. You have your power back. That's really good. You have your power back. But there has been, to get your power back, there has been fireworks. It's been very volatile. And I feel now you can just go and relax, because the decisions have been made and you're going to stick with them. But you have to be vigilant, because I do get the feeling of it's not all finished. Whatever's been going on in your life this month, or is going on in your life this month, it is not completely finished. You feel as if you can relax and that you've walked away from a situation, but that is not completely true. There is still something, someone you need to be watching out for. It's nothing to worry about though. It's nothing to worry about, you can handle it. So just don't, it's just, you know, when it's just something, you just think something's finished and you're just like, oh God, really? But it's nothing to worry about. You'll sort that out. So don't worry about it too much. Just when you feel like it's all finished, just a little bit of a warning that it's not quite. There's something else. Something else going to try. Okay. So we have the last week. I'm just trying to count how many cards I've got down. Where am I? So first week, second week, third week, fourth week. We've got lots of decisions have already been made. It feels as if it has been a whirlwind of a month for you, and you're thinking, oh my God, like I was just like, are we really on the last week already? But yeah, it is like it's come to the end of the month so fast that you haven't actually had time to breathe or think. Now you've got time to just relax, be at home, or find your home, find your inner peace, be patient. You're going to want to do so many different things now. You've got the study and the bright idea cards, but they're both upside down. So it's telling me that at this moment in time, just relax, just be patient, just think about you, just think about making your home. And your future. But don't make any plans. Think, but relax. No action. No action now. The last week is just a week. You just got to relax. Right, what cards am I going to have? Those ones. I don't think I've used these ones yet. No, I haven't. So, we've got about 10. That one. Financial health. Lighten your load. Okay, so I do actually feel as if the majority of what I've been talking about for most of you will be to do with relationships and moving away from one. And this last part, you've got the reconciliation, and I was like, I don't know, but it's upside down. So I have the feeling, you know, I said where you have to be vigilant here, where it's not all finished, there's something else. I do feel as if they're going to again, like I do feel most of it is a relationship with other people. It will be connected to work, but there's going to be a trying to win you back scenario, and I really do feel as if no decisions. Remember I said here, don't make any decisions, just sit it out, be patient, make your home, decide on your finances, lighten your load, and beauty. So you've got to think about you, what it is that you want, and decide, is that person in your future or not? Is that situation in your future or not? Do they deserve to be in your future? Put yourself first. And just take the world off your shoulders, because it's not needed anymore. Think about you. Think about where it is you're wanting to go and make a plan. But just make the plan. And relax, be patient. Wait it out. That's what I need to say to you for the end of the month. Just wait it out and see where it's going to take you. There's no rush in making any decisions. You've made a really massive decision, and now you need to just let water settle and see where it takes you. I hope that will make sense. Thank you. And this is the reading for those of you that chose the blue ribbon today. Okay. What do you need to know this month? So it's a monthly forecast. What do you need to know? There we go then. Oh, lots of creativity. Okay, so that is I don't know, because you've got a blessing in disguise. So is there lots of drama being created around you? What is being created this month? It started off feeling good, and then that's the feeling. It's something starting off feeling really, really good, but there's a but there, and it feels as if not being told everything. Something's being hidden, and there's a feeling of being sad. I'm going to pick some more cards so I can get what this is connected to. Right, what am I going to pick? Those ones. I have these ones with it. So, why am I feeling sad? That one. 2 there? There is. Okay, so we're moving into this month and there is a feeling of everything's great. Everything's great. That's what you're telling yourself anyway. Everything is great. Because as I pulled that first card over, it just felt so peaceful, so relaxed, focused, happy. And then I pulled the other 2 over and it was like a completely different side. I felt sad, I felt emotional, I felt tearful, depressed. If that's too strong a word, then bear with me, but that is the feeling I'm getting. And as I'm pulling these next ones over, it's saying, admit things to yourself. Admit it. Admit what's going on in your head. There is thoughts, there is feelings, there is some anxiety on something that you just feel as if everything's not being clear. And you've started asking yourself, I need to know. So you've started looking, you've started checking things out. And you're starting to realise things because you've got what you've asked for is coming, and you've got thoughts and energies and affirmations. So it is like, I really want to say that there's two parts of you. There's a part that everybody sees, and then there's the part you keep hidden. But the part that you keep hidden is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So our spiritual part getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're just starting to not being able to ignore it anymore. And it's this month. It's like, be more true to yourself. Watch everything that's going on, and admit what it is that you want out of life. Because I feel as if everything's been on hold for a little while. And that's the bit where I feel sad. Okay. Right. Now this one's for you. Right. Trust. Positive changes. Brilliant. Meditate. Okay, so everything this next week, the second week of the month, it's everything's changing. It's like your demons have lifted. Like the affirmations that you've been doing last week, and making your wishes come true and admitting your own feelings. It's just like, it feels like, yeah, I've decided it. Everything's feeling much more positive. Once you've actually made some choices, it all feels really, really good. So more faith, more trust, and the feeling of being a little bit more free spirit. So you're feeling a little bit more free. You're feeling as if some of the choices you've made, acceptance, yes, perfect. So you're accepting yourself more, and you're content. Oh, these are lovely cards. These are really nice cards. It feels as if you actually know who you are and where you're coming from, and that you have made some really positive changes in your life, and they're really starting to take effect now. You're noticing the difference, and you're being more confident and believing in yourself. Fantastic. Right, which ones? One of these ones next. Third week of the month. What's happening? This one. Oh no, I've got 2 of them. Okay. Purification. creativity. Balance, that's upside down though. So even though we are lots of positive changes, lots of meditating and finding out who you are and weight being lifted, everything being balanced as such, the balance is next to your, to notice that the balance is next to your sacral chakra. So maybe there's some work that needs to be done on your chakras to keep the past negative emotions from coming back, because this is a really positive change in you, but it could easily flip back again, and we don't want that to happen. So keep a regular check on those chakras, especially the lower ones. When you're going through a change of direction, they can sometimes change back without you knowing, so you just need to just keep them balanced. So a nice regular meditation, you've got the meditate card there, so a nice regular meditations on the chakras, work with the moon. There's just a whole shift of energy with you, which is all positive and very much within your vibration, all perfect for you. Let's add some more of it to this one. I've already had those, but I'm drawn back to them, so I'm going to get them again, because it's just jumped out at me. Contemplation. Memories upside down. Ask for help upside down. So you're going to get, so if 1 to 3rd week of the month, you're going to get to the stage where you're feeling a little bit lost. Everything's gone a little bit too fast, making a few too many changes, and you're not quite sure if you've made some of the right ones. So that's when you need to be asking for help. Maybe it could be psychic help, spiritual guide help, or it could just be a friend that you want to reach out to. But you do need to be asking for some help, that you are making the right directions, and it will be no looking back from that moment. That will be your shift, the big shift. Use those ones. Why am I drawn to these ones again? Okay, I'm going to go for them. Drawn to them again. Right, it's the last week of the month. That one. Do some research upside down. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Woo-hoo. Children. And then I'm going to go with these. There, jumped that one. Protection. Sacred space. These are such lovely cards. Growth. Okay, so this is a really lovely month for you. It's very peaceful, it's very quiet, it's your vibration is shifting. There's so much growth, so much learning, spiritual learning, mindfulness. It just feels as if there's lots of spiritual learning. You're not gonna feel as if you know everything yet, and you're not. It's going to take you years to know everything. But one thing I do want you to keep an eye on, because your vibration is lifting, you need to make sure that you are fully protected and grounded. I'm just going to move those cards over there. Fully protected and grounded as you go on to this. The reason being is, as your vibration lifts, then you'll get more empathic, and then you get more emotional feelings from others. So if you can keep yourself grounded and protected, that will just stop that from a little bit, because you'll not know what's going on. You'll feel very emotional, very upset, tearful, and not understand why or how. but that would just be because of your vibration and why it's lifting. So again, when you're asking for help, ask somebody that is spiritual, because they'll be able to guide you on what it is that's happening. I'm not saying it has to be me, but you know, I'm here if you need to know anything. So say goodbye, hello to the new, and as you're saying goodbye to the old you, don't forget to find your space, find where you are happy, find when you meditate, always go to a sacred space, always go to the same place where you know you can feel safe and relaxed, somewhere you are comfortable, because if you're trying to meditate into an area you don't know, then that is really difficult. So if you've got a nice relaxing garden, or there's a place that you used to go to when you was a child, always take yourself back there when you start meditating, and you will see the growth in the next 6 months of how you change. People not begin to recognise you. They'll see who you are. I feel a part of you has been hidden, but you are definitely moving out of childhood, as in your vibration, and growing into the next stage. So it's all very positive, all amazing. You're going to have, now don't get me wrong, there's going to be, as you're going through this journey of mindfulness and relaxation, there is going to be times when you're not relaxed and you're very stressed. And just remember that that might not be your emotion, it might not be your stress, it might be other people's. So that's why it's important to keep yourself protected and grounded at all times, because you will feel a lot more. There's lots of healing going on, and I feel as if your own healing journey will be starting as well. So there's lots of helping other people as well as helping yourself. Very exciting. Can't wait for you to tell me all about it. I hope it all makes sense, and enjoy. Thank you.